Hey guys, what's up? Spartacus here with another top 10. This time, we're taking a look at those creatures in Ark that work best when they have some friends. That's right, pack creatures. They might not be the strongest on an individual scale, but once you get a pack of them, oh boy. I'm not gonna get into a lot of numbers this time, though I did a lot of research and testing, and I am taking them into consideration. I'm just gonna list what creatures are in my opinion the best. So let's not waste any more time and kick off the list with number 10. The Troodon. Definitely one of the most annoying creatures in the game. The sound of a Troodon pack usually spells death for any alone survivor, needing only a few hits to first knock you out and then kill you. They also possess a pack buff based on the number of Troodons in a pack during the night. The reason why these guys are only number 10 on the list is because of the taming method, needing to sacrifice your own tames in order to tame these guys. Once tamed, a pack of Troodons is a great base defense mechanism against any raids, especially in close quarters. Number 9. The Hyenodon. Ark's little hunting dog is actually a really capable damage dealer and hunter when used in packs. They're one of the best meat gatherers in the game, being able to hunt down even Brontos when grouped up. They can be equipped with a meat holder that helps preserve meat. They're passively tamed quite easy, fun to use, and cute as hell. Plus, they're great at guarding your base, especially in early game. And if you pet them, they will get a buff that doubles their DPS and halves received damage, which further amplifies their very potent pack boost, maxed out at 7 Hyenodons. You should really give them a go. Number 8. The Raptor. The original pack dino. These days, it's not that much of a threat to survivors, since only the aberrant and corrupted variants can use the Pounce ability in the wild. They do possess a roar ability, or should I say screech ability, that increases both damage and resistance for the pack. They also attack really damn fast, so early game, a pack of raptors can be really devastating. They're easy to tame, they're fast, they're small so they can swarm bigger creatures, and they can take you just about anywhere. So yeah, a pack of raptors, big W in the early game. Number 7. The Ravager. The Cave Wolf is a true jack of all trades. It has good stats, some crazy good weight reduction perks, making him a very good workhorse. But although on an individual level they're crazy good, capable of fighting, carrying resources, and traversing ziplines, their pack bonuses are not that crazy. They get a pack leader, a pack boost maxing out at 5 Ravagers, and that's it. They're basically carried by their good stats and the saddles. If they still had the Nash effect after being tamed, they probably would have been top 3. But as things stand now, the Ravagers take number 7. Number 6. The Dinopithecus. Exclusive to Lost Island, the prehistoric baboon is an awesome creature with a pack leader buff among other cool abilities. One of these abilities is its battle cry. This ability commands your pack to attack a designated target, granting them a 10% chance to apply a 10% bleed effect over 15 seconds. And with a pack up to 10 members, this can get pretty wild. Add on top of that the ability to throw poop and grenades, their awesome stats, the ability to wear helmets, and you got quite the army. Number 5. The Megalodon. The only aquatic mount on the list, and probably the most overlooked in my opinion. The Meg might not be the scariest marine dweller in the game on its own, but in a pack, may God have mercy on you. They get one of the most potent pack buffs in the game, maxing out at 8 pack members. And once they're tamed, they also get one of the best bleed effects on their bite, 5% over 5 seconds. If you have a pack of sharks, you can basically take on anything in Ark's ocean. Just look how they shred that 135 Alpha Tuzo. And they also get a tech saddle. Their only true weakness that I can think of are the Nidarias, which can stun lock your pack indefinitely, so you do have to be careful around those. Number 4. The Direwolf. One of my favorites and a true glass cannon. The direwolf is notorious for having no saddle. This means they lack the armor that other creatures can potentially have, especially if you have some high quality saddles. They compensate for this with high base damage, a pack buff combined with a pack leader buff, maxing out at 5 members, and a howl ability for the alpha, which increases DPS by 50% and reduces damage taken by 25%. You can take the wolf pack to a new level by adding in a Fenrir, which passively grants an extra stat boost, equal to half of the howl bonuses. The direwolf can also sniff out XP nodes and creatures hidden underground. Their weaknesses are the fact that they're still quite small and can be pushed around by bigger creatures with good knockback, and the fact that they lack bleed damage, which is really good against targets with large health pools. A quick mention for the Fenrir here. The Fenrir also has a pack bonus that maxes out at 5 pack members. However, the Fenrir does not benefit from any of the direwolf's bonuses, including the howl. But if you want to know more about the Fenrir and its abilities, you can find a link in the description that will take you to an in-depth analysis of Fenrir's abilities and a comparison with the Shadow Main. But finish this video first. Number 3. The Allosaurus. Everyone knows this one. If you have a pack of these guys with good saddles, you can basically kill anything on the map. On its own, the Allo has decent stats, but in a pack they get a significant advantage. First, the pack leader buff. It is granted to the highest level Allo in a pack of 3. That pack can be combined with another pack of 3, resulting in 2 pack leader buffed Allos. You get how this works. Now, when an Allo becomes the alpha of a pack, it gains a secondary attack that applies the Gnash effect, which not only applies a 5% bleed over 10 seconds, but also greatly reduces the movement speed of the target. It's the only Gnash effect that can be applied by a tamed creature that also applies the slow. Get some good saddles and you can go kill anything. Rock golems, death worms, Carcharodontosauruses, hell, even Gigas and Titans. Number 2. The Deinonychus. The Deinonychus basically got the best abilities of the previous entries on the list, but without any drawbacks. Well, they have one drawback and that's their health, but in all honesty, these guys took the term glass cannon to a whole new level. First, they get a pack leader buff. Their leader also gets a screech ability, similar to the raptor and the direwolf, that increases DPS, damage resistance, and movement speed for itself and 4 more pack members. This buff lasts for 45 seconds, but unlike the direwolf, it has no cooldown, so once it expires, you can just use it again. They can also jump and latch onto bigger creatures to attack, or pin down smaller creatures, similar to the raptor. And of course, they get a bleed effect, because why not? But this one is a bit different. It applies a 0.7% bleed over 7 seconds and can be stacked up to 5 times by attacking repeatedly. The catch is that this bleed can be combined with any other bleed effect in the game, and it also works on bosses. It's so good that it makes switching 3 Rexes for 3 of these guys a much better boss army. Plus, you can equip them with really good saddles, and they're an amazing mount on their own, being able to jump really high and even climb walls. Now, before we reveal the number 1, I do have an honorable mention. The Dimorphodon. It's a good PvP choice for killing riders, as it prioritizes the rider rather than the mount. They're fast, and in a pack can be a really big problem for survivors unaware of their capabilities. They're so strong they can even take down Alpha Carnos. So yeah, don't underestimate them. And number 1, surprise surprise, the Shadow Main. Honestly, I hate to have this creature on any list, because it doesn't have a dossier entry. If someone made a dossier for the Shadow Main, please send it to me. Once again, the most OP creature makes the list, this time grabbing the number 1 spot. The Shadow Main is an incredible versatile mount on its own, with natural armor, damage reduction for opponents, a stun ability, hydration buff, invisibility, charge attacks, and all-round good stats. But once in a pack and mate boosted, the highest male gets a pack leader buff and a roar, which increases the damage and movement speed of all its pack members. While the female shadow mains get to use their invisibility on all creatures around. As I said before, Ark is a simple game. Get a pair of shadow mains, breed them, and basically win the game. Well, this is my top 10. Do you agree with it? Let me know in the comments. Now you can go ahead and watch the Fenrir video I was talking about. Link down below. Or you can check out the video on the end screen, chosen by the algorithm just for you. See you next time. Spartacus out.